So lately, I've seen the topic of self-harm floating around online spaces recently, and specifically the influence that talking about it and being open about it has on others. And I agree with many beings that it's definitely not good to glorify. Like, if someone is purely just posting pictures of their self-harm, right, with no context or no other reason, I don't believe in that kind of stuff. I don't believe in glorifying it. But I've also heard beings say that you shouldn't wear a short sleeve shirt, for example, if you have cuts. And it's like, it is 90 degrees in the summer, oftentimes, where I live. If someone has self-harm scars, I don't want them to, like, also have a heat stroke because they're wearing a long sleeve shirt in 90 degree weather. I don't think it's glorifying it. I think there's a difference between glorifying something and just not being ashamed, right? So, I just think it's important that we all keep that distinction in mind whenever we're talking about it. Because it's one thing to say that it's not healthy to glorify it, it's another thing to say that someone shouldn't be showing their cuts or their scars and they need to cover up and wear a long sleeve and they shouldn't be talking about it. Like, people should be allowed to talk about their experiences with it without it immediately being characterized as glorifying it. Now, that being said, if you are someone who's heard of someone talking about self-harm and that makes you feel the urge to do it, you should probably seek, like, professional help. Like, go to a counselor or a therapist, or if you're a teenager or a child, go to a parent or a teacher that you trust. Like, most definitely make sure that you're talking to someone about that. And also, it's not a good coping mechanism. There are plenty of healthy coping mechanisms out there. Like, pretty much anything, as long as it's not hurting you or someone else, can be a coping mechanism. If you like taking baths, coping mechanism. You like reading or taking your dog for a walk, that can be a coping mechanism. It's just important to find healthy ways to deal with your emotions, right?